What's going on, YouTube boys? St. Cloud coming back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the self-made underground female Rap Iceberg. I made probably some names y'all might recognize, most of them probably not, but let's go through it. Let's see if they worth the listen or they should just stay in the kitchen. Not like that, like keep cooking. Oh no, that don't sound, you know when you make hot sauce. Oh no, I have to redo that. Alright, we're gonna keep it in. So the type of the iceberg are probably artists y'all know, and if y'all don't know, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. Rico Nasty, who's been in the game, pretty sure she's from the DMV, been in the game for a minute, came from that BK the Ruler era, which is also another person who's on top of the list, BK the Ruler. And then we have two more. Caribou, who's recently had her come up, not really for the music, like she was getting, you know, she was getting a following, but then she started beefing with her own manager, and I think that blew her up more than her actual music. And we got probably my favorite right now off this list. I still love BK the Ruler, but Baby Sosa. Baby Sosa doesn't really drop that often, I'm pretty sure. Also is a model slash artist. Made Uzi make a whole remix to one of her songs. If I haven't tapped in with Baby Sosa, she is close with Playboy Cardi, I heard. They collab on different things. I think they're just like friends, or like it's like a friendly thing. But Cardi did put her as like a cover for one of his Instagram reels. All the time, ho. She was like the cover girl for that, I guess. I don't know why he did that. It's a dope picture though. If you haven't heard of these four at the top of the iceberg, I don't know what you're doing. I think I'll just drop my favorite songs from each of these artists so you can get a feel if you haven't heard of these artists. But a lot of people have that stigma like, you're bumping girls. Like, what's wrong with bumping girls? And number two, like, oh, they're just rapping about their punanis and having relations with Negras and stuff. It's like, okay, but like when girls listen to our music, they say the same thing. We say the same thing, but with girls, they just flip it like they were the ones saying it. And with the girls, you can do the same thing. Like, okay, she might say my punani clean, my punani tight, whatever. Okay, my dick clean, it ain't tight, but shit, you know, this motherfucker work. Like, I understand, like, okay, there's certain girls I don't like it too when they only talk about their punani. I kind of feel uncomfortable. I think Stacey Red kind of got that stigma on her, but she fine. She got her beats be saving, her beat selection be saving her. So it's not, if you're not rocking with Stacey Red, you just not, you're not hip. You don't got the ear. But let's get into the second row of the iceberg. These are probably the names you probably been seeing around or don't really know them really too well, but they are around. One of these artists have been around for a minute. All right, next on the list, we'll be talking about probably the closest to the top out of all of these artists that's on this iceberg list. And now I'm not too, tapped in with her music. I've heard a couple singles. I haven't sat through a whole album, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that huge of a fan, and that's because I just haven't really tapped in like that. But I have heard tracks that I really did mess with. I would really put her on that Yeet type vibe, but not saying she's like a Yeet clone, but she has them Yeet elements where she tries to use her voice also as a instrument, or as like the ad-libs as a instrument. She's singing a lot more. I guess that, I don't know what era of Yeet when he was really singing more than rap. I guess that's like, what's that, not Too Alive? Is it Too Alive? I'm not sure. I might have to just go back and look through that. She most definitely has tracks that you can bump.
Never gonna do it. I'ma do it right. I'ma show you how to move.
Pretty much anywhere. If you haven't tapped in with Molly Santana, there's probably some songs I would recommend for you to listen to. And yeah, tap in with Molly. Next on the list, we'll be getting into Hook. If you know Baby Sosa, Rico Nasty, BK the Ruler, you might or may not also know Hook. She was at one point bigger than all three of these artists combined. They were all, I'm not gonna say they were all under her, but they all knew this girl, but they all had a falling out. Not Rico Nasty, BK the Ruler, and Baby Sosa, just with Hook. They all had a falling out with Hook. We don't know what happened behind the scenes, but Hook was one of those artists who I feel like they got a lot of, I'm not gonna say flows from, but like they did take inspiration from her. She's also an artist that uses her voice as a instrument as well, but she's very like out of there. She did go viral like a year ago for her On the Radar freestyle, mainly because the beat was whack, but she was talking about stuff. And she was talking about a lot of stuff. I'm not a big fan of it, but she was talking that talk. She can really rap. If you go through her catalog, she got songs I got unreleased. Shout out my boy House Phone D&D. He sent me some unreleased BK the Ruler. I remember I posted a snippet. It was a Hook and BK the Ruler song.
What do you see this clip? What do you see this clip? What do you see this shit? I'm great. How are you? Make way. Coming through.
They pretty much sound the exact same on the song. You really couldn't tell each other apart unless you was really listening. But fire. I would say she lost momentum and she doesn't really drop that much. She's mostly just to herself and she does what she does. I would love to have a conversation with this lady. She seems like she has a very open mind and thinks about the world in a whole different light. I would like to pick apart her brain. But if y'all haven't tapped in with Hook, y'all should. Next on the iceberg, another artist from the DMV. Her name is B3 Stacks. Came out around the same time as another artist on this same exact iceberg, but we not gonna talk about that. B3 Stacks. I heard one song from her on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked through her whole catalog. It was at this point in time, there's a lot of female artists like popping up at the same time. It was like a wave, real quick, a little surge. Yeah, I heard a couple songs from her. She's okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if she's like at her peak. She can flow a little bit here and there. I think it's mainly just finding her footing. Never mind, I just found out she made this song that I didn't even know it was her. It's called Teacher. I did hear this a couple times on TikTok. Reminds me of like that old club music. Well, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta tap in with B3. If y'all haven't tapped in with her, I was doing her kind of dirty because I wasn't that knowledgeable about her drops. But yeah, nah, go see what's up with B3.
Now we beef with girls to the top. Follow that nigga in the uphill block. Now we gon' back, stop texting my op. Stay pretty please with a stack on top.
Next on this list, artist who's supposedly gonna be touring with Youngboy, K3. Now, look, she got a couple tracks. It's another artist I haven't listened to all her drops. I think she did drop a tape. I didn't listen to it all. How you gonna make Iceberg and you ain't listen? Cause nigga, you know how much shit I gotta listen to. I gotta listen to everybody. I be forgetting and I'll just be like, do I really want to sit through it? And it'd be kind of mid and I get mad because I will get mad. But she's more so energy, kind of like a female drill, I guess, because she talks about, you know, violence, but she's mainly just a ball of energy, you know what I'm saying? Especially in her songs, you can hear it. Yeah, K3 is for the girlies who want to bump that. Yeah, I'm hard in my own way because I'm a bad bitch type music. And she has some, I guess like some gay elements too, where she talks about, you know, being with other girls. Like, yeah, I'm a girl's girl type energy. I don't know what other artists, kind of does that. I guess like kind of like Billie Eilish, I guess, because she's kind of like a girl's girl as well. Shows love. I don't know if she's actually bisexual, but if you've bumped her music, you know she kind of has like the same flow. Really, I haven't really heard much where she sounds too different. You know what I'm saying? But she just recently came out. Like, she's new. She came out the gates running. Remember saying? I just saw one snippet. It blew up. And she's been running on that train ever since. And she's been doing good, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not that big of a fan of her because she, like I said, she got the same flows. But the songs I've heard, songs I have bumped, she's okay. She's cool. I would say, you know, give her a listen. You might like a track or two. I don't know about a full tape, though. I don't know. Y'all might. Now we got the Ice Spice clone, the reimagining of the Spice, Stunner Shady. She's literally just ice, but she does what makes ice the flow and does it better, which is funny to say. How you doing another nigga's whole flow better than the original? But people going for it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Ice, where she shows her best is when she's doing like this punchy flow. Like, Stacey Red knows her beat. She knows what beat she's supposed to hop on. And I think that's what messed up Ice Spice's momentum, because she's over here hyping on these fast beats and just like her flow does not fit with her beat selection at all, the stuff that she picks. Stunner Shady, she knows what makes the flow that she does nice. She hops on the slower beats when she does that flow, and then I think she has other songs too. And if you want to listen to this, like I said, this ain't the best part of the iceberg. I'm just going through it, but this right here, if you trying to bump some Stunner Shady, I'm gonna give you some songs. Yeah, she's at the bottom of this point of the iceberg, so let's get to the next, and probably got some of my favorites on the iceberg near the bottom tier. Let's get into it. Bree Stacks. Tell that nigga send me a cash app. Oh, this is one of my favorites right now. She be hopping on them certified trapper beats. She's basically female certified trapper, even though certified trapper literally has a pretty sure has a cousin, his cousin or sister. I don't know. She's fire too. I should put her on this list as well. She got a song or two. But Bree Stacks, she's actually also from the DMV. Surprisingly, I didn't know that. I gotta meet her, but she is fire. I know people be hating, man. Like, she be trolling a little bit, you know. Since some of her songs, like, they're not all gems, but when you look, what she got? I think it's one called Giannis.
In my DM, they tryna have my back beating. Told them that this pussy ain't free, yeah, cause I'ma aim the beam at a bitch wait. She know what's up with me. Nigga try to give me 3G just to fuck on me. Jeez. But he was ugly.
He said my pussy too good, he got my name tip. She can't afford my
J, she rockin' flight kick. Bitch, my mood really changed like a light switch. I really find where you stay, you don't wanna diss. Bitch, pull up to my house, then I'm throwing piss. Same fit for 3 days, I'm a dirty bitch.
Pop a perk, I can't shit. I can't piss. I forgot what she said. She fire. She fire. She probably one of the most fire on this list, other than like Baby Sosa and probably like Hook. But she fire, yo.
Get shit for free, cause it's really loud. And I got bitches back, cause my waist and my back. And I got 2 phones, and both of them crack. Yeah, both of them crack, cause the shit really smack. I can't believe that he lied in his rap. Yeah, I told up D's, I got like a rack. When I go to sax, I go straight to the back.
Cause she might take a little bit to warm up to, but yeah, she fire, yo. She fire, especially if you a junkie, yo. She make junkie raps, yo. Y'all gotta go ahead, bro. Y'all junkie niggas, y'all better start bumping this shit. She fire, bro. And if you want to be sober, you can get lit to her songs too. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be doing all that. Next on the iceberg is Baby Osama. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw her, I thought it was Northwest. Some people might be like, "Oh, bro, you reaching?" I swear to God, I thought Northwest done grew up and started rapping out of nowhere. I was like, "What the hell?" But nah. Her name is actually Baby Osama. I don't know how old she is. She looks mad young in the face, but she got some tunes too. She can rap, she can sing. She got this one song. It's very I don't know, it's very blissful when I listen to it. It's mainly because her voice, because she literally sound like a little kid on that motherfucker, but she flowing. And you know I'm fucking getting it, yeah, I'ma go.
Yeah, I know I'ma fucking get it, yeah, I'ma go. Yeah, I know I'ma fucking get it, yeah, I know I'ma fucking go.
Yeah, you know I'm fucking, like, she can sing, she's very melodic. Her flow is the main takeaway, and if she gets on the right beats, her voice is going to stand out very well. I like artists who's able to really use their voice to its full potential, because the hardest thing about being an artist, I feel like, is finding your footing with what you got with your voice. You know what I'm saying? Finding that preset, finding the beats that work with the preset. It's so much that goes into that. You know, it's easy, you know what I'm saying, if you just copying a whole another motherfucker's thing, but at the same time, what works for somebody else and their voice is not gonna always work for you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas with deep voices can't be doing the baby voice Cardi. That shit not gonna sound right, nigga. You gonna sound like Darth Vader getting his balls gripped and scrunched up. Like, it don't even sound right, you know what I'm saying? That's more of an extreme example, but you get what I'm trying to say. I only heard like a couple tracks from her. I fell in love with her voice immediately. I fell in love with her flow, her style. She can dress a little bit. She's kind of out of there with her fits, but she can dress. She seemed like a cool person, you know, from the outside looking in. I don't know her. I never spoken to this lady. Probably gonna be another one of those artists who's gonna blow up with time. Like, I feel like out of all the people we probably talked about, other than maybe like Molly Santana, she probably has the most potential to be up there at the top of the iceberg with Baby Sosa, BK the Ruler, Caribou, and other people of that nature. Next on the iceberg is an artist that probably does not sound like anyone else on this iceberg, but I have been seeing their name around. Her name is Rada. Makes that very club EDM type sound, but right now she's been on a little run, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple 100K views on a couple videos, 30K on her most recent video. She's on a run. Now, like I said, I only seen this gal on my YouTube recommended. I did see she has a song with Fake Mink, that type of sound. They're kind of trying to take it back to like what, the 2010s, like the 2012 club slash like that type sound sonically. And like I said, I do rock with it, but at the same time, her specifically, I haven't heard a song that I would be like, yes, that has a music video. I haven't gone through any of her streaming platforms, YouTube videos only. The songs I've heard, I was just like, okay. I think there was one called like Pay Me that had a catchy tune, but like, I need to hear, if I'm listening to this type of music, I need to hear a banger. I need to hear something that's going to be played on the radio. I need something that's like for the next like 3-4 years. I need that type of sound, that type of hit from her, and I think she can do that. I'm not gonna put her down, but that sound specifically, if you do rock with that, like Too Hollis slash what Che is kind of doing now, I think you might rock with her more than I will. She's gonna come up in other artists. Y'all should look at her, you know, collab. She does have a voice. I would be dope if you get her for like a sample, even prods, get her for like a sample or like something of that nature, because y'all probably could make a hit together, y'all. If y'all haven't tapped in, I think it's Rada or Rada. I think it's Rada. Go check her out real quick. Now, another one of my favorites. This one is probably my favorite. Leisha G. Now, her artist coming from, I'm pretty sure, South Carolina, I'm pretty sure. She's hard. That's all I can really say. She flow like a nigga. She don't rap about a nigga. She don't be rapping about her punani all day. She talk her shit. She got that shit talking aspect to her. If I made a list of artists that I'm fucking with, I would put her high on that list right now, boy and girl, not just cause she's a girl. Yeah, I can recommend a couple songs. Different.
Like you been fighting all your life, but you ain't in the ring. Look like you been fighting all your life, but you ain't in the ring. Acting like they fought with me, huh? You don't feel my pain. Try to treat me like a lick, so I made a stain. I see these niggas switched up, but I'm still the same.
She got a song with Slime Dollars, hard as I don't know what. If you haven't tapped in with this gal, you should go tap in, cause you messing out. I would literally say you're literally messing out on peak. Now I'm gonna stop it right here. If I missed any artists to put on this tier list or just names that just slipped my mind, let me know down in the comments, and let me know if y'all rocking with this and y'all want me to finish the iceberg. I'm trying to put together new and improved ideas for y'all. Let me know if y'all rocking with the content. And yeah, if this gets like I don't know, like 200 likes, I'll finish it and add more artists if y'all comment, because I know there's probably something. There's a lot that I haven't even listened to myself. But yeah, let me know. My name is Saint Clout. I love y'all, and y'all be cool.